All right, so quickly, just something I had a little bit of trouble with and just kind of figured it out, got lucky, was when I re-turfed this thing at the beginning of last season. It has taken a little bit of abuse. I have to kind of re-glue it a little bit, but I wrote it a lot. And so I had the original black turf on it that was stock, and so what I did was I went through, took a screwdriver, and just kind of like lightly scraped up and took chunks out of everything and tried pulling back as much of the turf as possible until there were like divots all in it, and kind of like the top layer was gone, and it had a bunch of gouges all through it. And obviously you don't want to scrape up the hull, so be careful on that. So all I really did was I just took a screwdriver, hit on the side here, and just would pry up and gouge out as much of the old turf as possible. Get in there and just kind of press in, cut underneath it, pop it up, rip it out. And then once that's done, then you're left with the really difficult stuff that's kind of stuck on there. So what I did was I pretty much used a whole can of WD-40, sprayed it all along the sides, down into the tray. Just let it bathe in it for a day or two, and then I put some more on it, and that was about the whole can. So I just let it really soak in there. I removed that top layer to kind of open it up, and then let it soak. And after that, after it sat for about 3 days, so 2 days, and then I reapplied some more, and then let it sit. So on like the 4th day, basically, I took it, and it would peel off just like a skin would just come off. It was super easy. So that's probably the best method if you have a few days. WD-40 or gouge it up, make sure that it's all opened up, has some divots. The WD-40 can actually sit in the divots and soak into it, and then 3 days, 4 days later, peels right up, and it gives you a nice clean surface to put your new turf down. So that's what I did with that, and yeah, it was pretty simple.